Have you ever felt like you're falling behind, watching everyone else sprint past you? What if I told you that in life, speed means nothing without consistency? It's the slow and steady who always reach the finish line. This isn't just a hopeful thought, it's a timeless truth, a lesson taught to us by two unlikely racers. Let's revisit a story you think you know and discover the powerful secret to success hidden within. Ever felt like you're lagging behind while everyone else zooms ahead? Here's a thought. Speed doesn't matter if you're not consistent. It's the slow and steady ones who actually cross the finish line. This isn't just some wishful thinking. It's a lesson from two unexpected racers. Let's dive into a story you think you know and uncover the secret to real success hidden within. Imagine a forest bustling with life. Among its inhabitants are two very different characters. First, meet the hare. He's a flash of lightning, a blur of motion. Every step he takes is brimming with confidence, maybe even a little arrogance. He's the fastest creature around, and he knows it. He looks at the world as a race he's already won, believing his natural talent is all he'll ever need. His motto? Why walk when you can sprint? He sees life as a series of short dashes, not a long journey. Now, let's turn our attention to the tortoise. He is the complete opposite. He moves with a calm, deliberate rhythm. There's no rush in his steps, only purpose. He carries his home on his back, a symbol of his patience and self-reliance. He isn't fazed by the hare's speed or the laughter of others. He is the embodiment of determination, a quiet force of nature who understands that every single step, no matter how small, is a step forward. His strength isn't in his legs, but in his unwavering spirit. The tortoise is something else, right? He moves at his own chill pace, no rush at all, just pure purpose. He shows off his patience and self-reliance. The hare's speed and the laughter of others totally doesn't bother him. He's all about determination, a quiet powerhouse who knows that every little step counts. His real strength isn't in how fast he moves, but in that unshakable spirit of his. How cool is that? On a bright sunny morning, the hare, feeling super cocky, couldn't help but poke fun at the tortoise for being so slow. "You're the slowest creature I've ever seen," he laughed. "I could run circles around you before you even move an inch." The other animals giggled, but the tortoise, staying cool as always, said, "You might be fast, but are you steady? I challenge you to a race." The hare burst out laughing. A race? Against him? "You're on," he shouted, thinking this would be the easiest win ever. Soon, all the animals gathered around to watch as the starting line was drawn and the finish line was set far away at the edge of the woods. The race began. As expected, the hare shot off like an arrow from a bow. He was a speck in the distance in mere seconds, leaving a cloud of dust behind him. He glanced back and saw the tortoise, just barely starting to move. "This is too easy," the hare thought to himself, a smug grin on his face. He ran so far ahead that he decided he had more than enough time for a little break. He found a shady spot under a large tree, confident in his massive lead. "I'll just rest my eyes for a moment," he mused. "That slowpoke won't catch up for hours." And with that thought, the proud hare drifted off into a deep, comfortable sleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise just kept going, step by steady step. He didn't look at how far he had to go, nor did he worry about the hare's incredible speed. He just focused on the path right in front of him. One foot, then the other. He saw the other animals, some cheering, some doubting, but he didn't let any of it break his concentration. His journey was a quiet meditation, a testament to the power of staying focused. He passed the streams, the meadows, and eventually, he saw something under a tree up ahead. It was the hare, fast asleep, dreaming of his victory. The tortoise didn't stop. He didn't gloat. He simply continued on his path, slow and steady, with the finish line now in sight. The sun began to set, casting long shadows across the forest. The hare finally woke up with a start. He stretched, yawned, and looked back down the path, expecting to see the tortoise inching along in the far distance. But the path was empty. A sense of unease crept over him. He looked towards the finish line and his heart sank. There, just a few feet away from victory, was the tortoise, steadily making his way to the end. Panic set in. The hare sprinted with all his might, faster than he ever had before. But it was too late. As he lunged for the finish line, the tortoise crossed it, welcomed by the cheers of the astonished crowd. The slow, patient tortoise had won the race. So, what does this timeless tale really teach us? The moral isn't simply that slow and steady wins the race. It's a profound lesson about the nature of success itself. The hare represents talent without discipline. He had all the natural ability in the world, but his arrogance and lack of consistency were his downfall. The tortoise represents perseverance. He may not have had the natural gifts of the hare, but he had something far more powerful, an unbreakable will, and the discipline to keep moving forward no matter what. In our own lives, we are often tempted to be the hare. We see people achieving overnight success and feel pressured to rush towards our goals. We get distracted by shortcuts and become complacent when we have a small lead. But true, lasting achievement isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's built on the small, consistent actions you take every single day. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it. It's about staying focused on your own journey, not comparing your progress to others. Success doesn't come from a momentary burst of effort. It comes from relentless perseverance and unwavering discipline. It's about being the tortoise. We often find ourselves wanting to be the hare, right? We see folks hitting that overnight success and feel this crazy urge to rush toward our goals. It's so easy to get sidetracked by shortcuts or to chill when we've got a little lead. But let's be real, true success isn't a sprint. It's more like a marathon. It's all about those small, daily actions you take, even when you're not feeling it. Focus on your own path and ditch the comparisons. Success isn't just a quick burst of effort, it's all about that steady grind and sticking to it, just like the tortoise. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and it's the person who keeps taking those steps day in and day out who will ultimately cross the finish line. So, embrace your pace, trust your process, and never, ever underestimate the power of being slow and steady. If this story resonated with you and you found this life lesson valuable, please show your support by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell for more inspiring stories and motivational content to help you on your own journey. Thank you for watching, and keep moving forward.